Hi everybody, hi. How are you this morning? Have you done your morning affirmations? No, neither have I. I never do. Why is it that I really don't like affirmations and yet they're all over social media? What we should be saying, we're telling ourselves that we're good enough, we're great. I saw one the other day to say that you were a multi-millionaire money magnet. Okay, well, affirmations, why I'm not very keen on affirmations, even though loads of mindset coaches say that you should do them, is that they only work for less than 10% of the population. So 10% maximum, but a lot less in reality. So one of the reasons that I really don't like them is that on paper I should be in that 10%. Because of the way that I learn and the way that I prefer to put things into my mind. But affirmations are not really any good to me. So there's 4 types of people, 4 ways that we put information into our brains. So one way is really visual people. They love how something looks. They can look at something and know instantly whether it's good or not. The second group of people are auditory people, and they like the way things sound. So they're going to like listening to music. They're going to get really disturbed if there's music on and they're trying to work. Whereas the visual people are going to get disturbed from their work by pop-ups and visual things that are coming into their eye line. The third group of people are the kinesthetic people, and they like the feel of things. So they know they get a good feeling inside, or maybe a touch feeling that things are right for them. So affirmations don't work for those first 3 because that's not the way they put information into their heads. Affirmations only work for what's called the auditory digital people. They're about 10% of the population. Now, they kind of go into the other ways of putting information into your head. So they're good at how things look, how things sound, and how things feel. But what they really need is good organisation, good structure, and things to make sense. That's the key to them, that something really makes sense. And then they'll learn it, they'll remember it. Now, those people, in theory, are the ones that are supposed to be able to put information into their head, such as affirmations. But their unconscious mind can still choose to ignore what they're doing. So if you're chanting away that you're a millionaire and you're not, your mind may just be having a bit of a giggle at you. It might just be saying, no chance. And so in that case, there's no way you're going to become a millionaire because the mind's just rejecting it. As soon as you say it, the mind's going, yeah, right. So if what you're saying is 1,000,000 miles from where you actually are, your unconscious mind can often have quite a dry sense of humour. And it might just be, as I say, having a good old laugh at you and just saying, what are you doing? Also, you've got to have that belief inside that this could be true. This is a possibility, a probability. So if, again, where you are and where you want to be in your affirmation, you don't really believe it. So consciously you don't believe it, in your awareness you don't believe it, and your mind, your unconscious mind, doesn't believe it. So you may as well just be talking in double Dutch. You might as well just chant some kind of mantra. It doesn't really matter what the words are, because both parts of your mind are in total agreement that they're not going to take any of this on board, and they'll treat it probably more like a breathing exercise or something like that. So affirmations only work if you believe that you can get there, you really believe it, and if you don't believe it, you have to do some work on yourself to get rid of that belief, and that what you're saying isn't millions of miles from where you are now. So it's a stepping stone. So if you are into affirmations and you really like using them, pick something that's a tiny step from where you are, and then your mind says, oh, do you know what, I could probably get there. Yeah, that's all right. I'll get on board with that and I'll help you and support you with that. So if you use affirmations, make sure that you know that you're using a tiny, probable, possible stepping stone, and that your mind's on board with it. And also just have a little think about how you like to put information into your head. How do you like to learn? How do you like to memorize? Is it visual? Is it auditory? Is it kinesthetic and feeling? Or is it that auditory digital that likes things in order, ranked, making lots of sense? Because chances are, if you're not in that ordered way of thinking, that the affirmation may not have much power behind it anyway. Let me know how you get on with your affirmations. Take care, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.